I'm Kevin Phillips and you're watching Mariners TV.
John, a 3-1 win over Stokesley there, a bit of a game of two halves.
Yeah, definitely. First half we didn't play at all. Everything we asked the lads to do, they did the opposite. If you like, I think we carried about 7-8 players first half. Second half, I don't think we carried anybody. They did exactly second half what I asked them to do first half, you know. But it's taken obviously us to go in there and have a bit of a go at half time to get them up for it, you know. And I just said, don't spoil the last game of the season, you know. Let's have a good dressing room when we finish. And to be fair, the lads have shown good character. They did what we asked second half, and we've getting 3 goals, and we could have scored some more.
And you got the goal back, I think 3 minutes into the second half. Was that important that you got it that early?
I said to the lads, make sure we get a goal if we can in the next 10-15 minutes, you know, and make a game of it, and we did. And I think once we got that, you know, it got the tails up, and I think their tails went down a little bit, and we grew, but they were always dangerous on the counter. You know, they had a couple of pacey lads up front, and when we made the change, I think that worked well when we brought Gary Crutwell on. He seemed to calm the pace down a little bit, and he's good ball retention. He actually could have scored, but yeah, I mean, the lads have showed good character because of how poor they were first half. They were a lot better second half, and it wasn't a pretty game, but it was effective. You know, we got the win, and it's another wins for on the spin. So I set the lads a target 3-4 weeks ago, can we win the last 4 games, and you take your hat off, the lads have done that, you know.
And you created a lot of chances in that second half, but it looked like you were going to be frustrated, didn't it? Got right close to the end before you got that second one.
It did, yeah, it did, and you know, I just said to the lads, keep on going, keep believing, you know. And to be fair, second half, you know, it was all in their half, but again, they were dangerous on the counter. Chris Feasy had a good game. I just changed it over. I just thought with the pace that they had, we were so much in their half. The odd time they broke with pace. So that's why we changed things over. Made sure we had pace in wide areas with James Talbot and Ryan Bolam, you know, and that seemed to quell their threat a little bit. But yeah, we played a lot more in their half, a lot more direct. With good quality. I thought first half we didn't have good quality, and you're missing your front 2 players, you know, and we've had to chop and change with the front formation, if you like, today. And when you've got players who aren't really forwards playing up front, you need really good quality in them, and we didn't have that, you know, first half. But second half, they put balls in the areas which is going to cause the opposition's backline problems, and that proved it with the first goal. You know, Michael Turner put a ball in with good quality, and Ben Ryden got on the back and got the goal, and then obviously Ryan Bolam put great quality free kick into an area which the opposition don't want you to put balls into, and you got your reward. And then Barry Smith, I thought, was absolutely outstanding again. You know, he was a massive plus for us again tonight, and he's obviously struggling with his groin, but you would never think it, and he deserved his goal. It was a great goal for him, you know.
In the second goal, I think Ryan had a similar free kick not long before, didn't he? He's got good quality from the set pieces. Yeah,
like you just said there before, it was frustrating. I thought it's not going to come this because we had that many good balls. Chrissy Root put some good balls in, Chris Feasy put a couple of good balls in, and we didn't get it on the end of them. But you know, full credit to the lads, they kept on going at the end, and you know, they got the goal which got the 2-1 with Ryan, and then obviously they got the third goal, and it could have been 4 or 5 to be fair. But to be fair to Stokesley, they give away a game tonight, and I thought, like I said before, they were always dangerous on the counter, and they could have scored a couple of goals, to be fair. But you know, football is taking your chances when you get them, and you know, in Peterlee, when we did get chances towards the end, we took them, and we got late goals, which was great.
And you finished 15th in the table now. How do you sort of assess the campaign as a whole?
Well, I've just set the lands there. If you look at the season across, if you split them into thirds, the first third of the season were excellent. I think we got the second in the table. Then we had a really bad run in the middle of the season where I think we lost 8-9 games. You know, in 9 or 10 games. You know, we had a really bad run, and then. The last third of the season we've had some ups and downs, you know, we've had some excellent results, we've had some poor results, but I said to the lads, if we had the middle third of the season, if we had shown anything like the last third of the season, then we would have been maybe sitting in the top half of the table. But that middle part of the season killed us a bit, you know.
You've got the presentation night next week as well. Is that something you're looking forward to with the lads?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so to the lads there, they're all going to be there with the partners. I know we mentioned Elvis is on there as well, so yeah, it's going to be a great night, you know. And I've just said to the lads there, you know, you've given us everything this season. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, but to finish the season 4 on the spin, which was great. Like I said, last week we got the goals into the plus, and obviously we've got another 2 goals there into the plus side, and we finished with a lot more points than we had last season. So there's been improvement, you know, and that's all you can ask, you know. And hopefully next season, you know, we'll kick on again and get even more improvement again, you know.